welcome to the latest instalment of Here We Go with Leeds United, the video podcast version 2, should we call it? So yesterday, big news broke. Leeds United's fixtures for the 21-22 Premier League campaign have been released, and well, there's no beating around the bush, mate. First game. It was leaked about 15 minutes before. I didn't quite believe some of the things I was reading on Twitter, but turns out we've got Man United away, first game of the season.
What a way to start, eh? Yes. I think it's the fixture everyone kind of hopes for. Is it a good thing that it's first game of the season? I probably think so. I think everyone's going to be fired up, ready to go, aren't they? Especially after the results we had last season, the poor result at Old Trafford, and then we had a real resilient performance at home. So I'm really looking forward to this and buzzing for the season.
Yeah, just get you proper buzzing for the season, doesn't it? I mean, just under 2 months, 17th of June now, so just under 2 months the boys will be getting ready to get on the bus and go to Old Trafford. Looking forward to that. And yeah, some tasty looking months in general. I think December, it's going to make or break every Leeds fan's Christmas, I think, mate.
Yeah, when I saw it, the first thing I do is look at, obviously, first game, who have you got? Last game, who have you got? Then you look out for those sort of big boy fixtures, don't you? And then Christmas, and I went, wow, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Surely they've done that on purpose, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, this is some month, isn't it? So 4th of December, Brentford, 11th of December, Chelsea, 15th, City, 18th, Arsenal, 26th, Liverpool, and 28th, Aston Villa. That's very crammed as well.
Yeah, it's a very tight month, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess going from the start, so we'll start with August. So Scunchester United away from home, Everton at home, and then Burnley away. I think we always knew it was going to be a away game to start, but I think no one saw. I think it feels quite early.
We could get 9 points out of August, I think.
Yeah, I mean, let's just cast ourselves back just a few months ago. April, everyone was absolutely shitting a brick. Are we even going to get a point out of April? And look how well we've done. And I
think that's got to continue again.
I've got no concerns about next season at all. The only thing I want to let's just get a transfer in the door, and go from there and strengthen. I think dream come true for me would be Rafinha scores the winner.
Some Beckford vibes, yeah.
Yeah, it's just be amazing, mate. 1-0, and I guess while we're on the subject of that opening game of the season, obviously there's been a lot of speculation about if there'll be away fans, and obviously everything going back to normal was supposed to be June the 21st, and like everyone knows, Boz has put it back at least a month, so that takes us into July, and if it then goes back, let's say, another couple of weeks and stuff, they might start staggering fans again. It might not be full capacity like we thought it might be for the start of the season. So, but fingers crossed, some Leeds United fans can go down, travel, make the short journey to Manchester, and enjoy us. What a way to start the season with a win away at them.
Yeah, and I think the positive for if we can get some away fans in, it doesn't matter if we took 200, they'd still sound like 5,000.
Other than the first game, I'll take that first 6. One thing I did want to bring up is all of I don't know, not big day games, but like for instance, Boxing Day we're away, New Year's Day we're at home, and then last game of the season we're away. So yeah, you always want your team to be at home, don't you? Last game of the season, especially this season. Obviously, some fans got to go to our last game of the season at home. But obviously, next season, when it is full capacity, you'd love it to be, everyone in there for that last game of the season, because they are special, these last games of the season. What have you got any fixtures that are standing out to you at the minute?
That Everton first home game, it'd be nice if we can get as many people in for that, because we're going to have a brand new pitch. I want to see that. We're going to have the stands are going to be a bit of a makeover, and the dugouts. So I think that first home game is going to be special for sure. So yeah, Everton, that'll be incredible. And then yeah, there's a few in there I think would be good. I think any of the big boys at home really, if we can get to anybody. Man United at home, February. That would be a nice one. Followed by Tottenham at home. You got 2 home games in a row there. 2 big games. That could be another crucial little run.
Yeah, I think looking at it, our end to the season's a pretty good run. I mean, compare this April coming up to last April, it's still pretty tough. We've still got to play Man City, Chelsea, but the other 3 I think are very, very beatable. Crystal Palace away, Watford away, and Southampton at home. But
yeah, when you look at it, I think October on paper is probably the most favourable of months. You've got 2 going to be promoted sides in Watford and Norwich at the start and the end, and then in the middle, Southampton and Wolves. But
yeah, I guess one of the final things to mention is how bloody hard is it going to be to get a ticket next season? Because I mean,
extremely hard.
Obviously, us 3 boys that do this podcast, we're only members, so. And there hasn't been anything come out for anyone to renew or any taking any new members on. I know obviously season ticket holders, I'd imagine, will just carry over unless you state that you don't want it. I'd imagine. But even with a membership, I mean, we've seen for the last game we'd planned to go up to of the Championship season before it all folded was Fulham at home. The ordeal. There was 4 of us. The morning of the ticket sales, the morning the tickets got released, and no one really knew. Like 2 of us were in the queue. Another one was like it was just refreshing and not working. Yeah, I think next season it's going to be you literally get what you're given. You sit. I can see us going to a couple of games next season and we're not even sitting together. We've all got to buy our ticket individually.
I'll take that for now.
Yeah,
I would take that to just get to a game, especially with what we mentioned. If there is reduced capacity, it's going to be even more difficult. So I'll take whatever I can get, as long as we can travel up, watch the game, and then meet up either at half time or B and then at full time. If I can get to at least a couple of games this season, I'd be really, really happy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's going to be special whatever game we go to, even if it's. I mean, any game you go to at Ellen Road is special, but you want to go to the big games, the really big ones, but I'm not going to bat away a chance to go to Leeds Watford at Ellen Road or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? A game's a game there, and it's
a Premier League fixture at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a special team in a special league with an unbelievably special manager. That we yet to see these new signings live and some more signings that may come. But yeah, I mean, and then one final thing. Not sure on the timescale of it, but obviously extending the stadium now been announced to 55,000. So I mean, it's a fair size to what we're at now. That's a lot more seats. Yep. I'd imagine it's going to be over just a couple of the stands.
Yeah, I'm not sure in the exact details. I assume mainly to start with the west stand, so it looks like the east stand probably raised that a little bit more. But yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? If we can get more fans in, that's only going to be better for us, because there's no doubt we'll fill it right now. We're on absolutely high demand. So let's get those seats built so we can all get in.
Yeah, and I guess what is there 20,000 people probably on the season ticket waiting list. So a few of those will go, and that might be our chance to then join the list, mate. I think.
I think you're right. Yeah.
We might get one by what? I don't know, 2045 or something. With the coming season fixtures out. Not that it changes my mind at all, but with the start of the season that we've got, I think we could be sitting quite pretty and comfortable with 6-7 games into the season, and and we go from there. We've seen how quickly things changed this start of the season. Think how many different teams were top of the league within the first 10 to 15 matches, and then everyone started falling away. It'll be interesting to see how this season. My head's standing up thinking about it. I'm excited. You don't get that feeling from the Euros, do you? It's fun to watch, and there's nothing like club football.
Yeah, and I think when you look at these fixtures, obviously excluding one or two from that first sort of start of the season, I think by the end of November, we could be in a really healthy position. We could be in that top 6, 7, 8. Whereas you look at last season, we were always sort of 13th, 14th, 15th, and then slowly moving up the table towards the end of the season because we had that extraordinary run. Whereas I think if you look at it, the fixtures, we could be much higher up before we even get to December. And if we can maintain that, we break into Europe.
Well, mate, seeing the fixtures come out now, what are you giving us? Where are we finishing come the end of the season? Let's have a quick prediction.
I'm saying we're going to be 7th, 62 points. A slight improvement in terms of points and up a couple of positions. I think that's where we got to aim, isn't it? Improve.
Yeah, I think the main outcome I want of this season, without sounding negative, is obviously we want survival, because I think the first 2 seasons are really important. Like I think Kinnear said on the Square Ball podcast a few weeks ago, they always plan just the 2 seasons, because I really don't think we're going to get anywhere near this second season syndrome. Things that always come around. We're too good for that, and the way we play and with the fan base getting behind the boys, if we did go through a run, it never happened. But yeah, I think 3-4 players through the door that are only going to improve the squad. How good is it now to think that the season's starting and anyone that we sign are only going to strengthen us? And even when we're signing some new kids in the summer, they're all coming from a background where they're already proven. I know they're only proven at under 16 and under 18 level, but the fact that they want to choose us over some of the big teams that we're competing with in the league.
I agree. And I think clubs look at us now and they think it's a club to be part of for the success for the future. It's the right move to make, and that's really encouraging.
That's it, mate. But yeah, I mean, the countdown's now on for me. Less than 2 months to go, 14th of August.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on, Leeds. And can someone have a word with Angus Kinnear, because I want to start putting some money aside for the new home kit.
Yeah, that was going to be my next thought. When do we think the kit's going to be released? Now we've got the fixtures. That's all we're waiting for, isn't it?
Yeah, we're always so late, aren't we? But whatever it is, I put trust in them. I didn't like the maroon kit when it came out this season. Ended up buying it. The leaked.
It was a grower, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean the leaked photos of this. What do you even call it? This like lilac-y lavender kit. It looks a real not very nice, but I guarantee I'll buy it. So that's just what happens.
The same with the leaked home kit. It's the same kit, but not blue. It's just yellow instead. But yeah, you're right. You probably buy it, don't you? Yeah. At the minute, we keep saying that everything we're spending is all our money on Leeds United. So, you guys, if you haven't seen, we've all got some trainers. So you head over to our Instagram. You can see some pictures that we'll be posting shortly. We all do it, don't we? We just anything Leeds, we're buying right now. Yeah,
and plus with the combo of now we're sponsored by Adidas. Like who doesn't like the 3 stripes, mate? So
yeah, absolutely.
This is it.